Good evening, fans. Welcome inside the James T. Ashley Gymnasium playoff basketball on Fred TV. Tonight, the Diamond Bengals hosting the Southeastern Hawks in the South Division 4 preliminary round here on Fred TV, the state tournament. A well-rounded education is one that is not only academically oriented, but one that also includes physical, social, and emotional development. Interscholastic athletics provide the other half of education. The MIAA encourages you to support your local high school athletic teams throughout the school year. Evan Mastud with you here for the call. This is a matchup here in the prelims of number 16 versus number 17. The Bengals 8-12 and the Hawks at 7-3 coming into this game. So this will basically put one of these two teams into the bracket for round one. Chasing it down, the Bengals end up with possession to start off the ball game. To the basket, no good. Hawks come away. And already our first foul of the game. And it is on Diman. Corner three is short. I think the foul was on Mason Gomes, number 1 for the Bengals. Hawks beat the Bengals here on January 25th. Bengals get the rebound. They put up the jumper. Good from Chris Lopez. And then on the road, Diamond won on the 15th of February, just last week, basically, 47-42. So these two teams split the season series pretty evenly matched. I mean, you can tell by the records. They're all two Voc Tech schools squared off against each other. The foul is on Keanu Intake of the Hawks, their first foul. We'll run down the rest of the starters. So Intake number 2, captain number 5, Jason Mosley, and number 10, Joel Cavallo. Number 14, a captain, Guabi Pyers, and number 15, Nickinson Raymond. A steal, and it is capped by Mosley. Going to kick it back out. The one thing, the Hawks have a lot of height. They are a big team. A jump ball is called. For the Diamond Bengals, Mason Gomes, number 1, number 12, Chris Lopez, number 21, Lyndon Carrero, number 22, J.C. King, and number 31, Ryan Viveras. The Hawks are led by Kari Rulak, and the Bengals led by Nick Santos. Stolen by Lopez. Throws it away, nobody there. We got to see the boys earlier this season, back in January, on the 14th of January against Conley, and it's a game we've referenced a couple times on here on Fred TV this winter. It was a crazy game here. King with the jumper, no good. Carrero fouled. 2 shots coming. Bengals lost 68-61. They had a 14-point lead in that one, and they lost to the Cougars. As the Hawks pick up their second foul. This is on Mosley, his first. Carrero at the line for 2. The first one, oh wow, talk about a little extra spin, a little luck there. Didn't look like it was gonna go. Lopez, though, had a good game. He had 9 points. Leading the charge for the Bengals, and that one's good as well, was Carrero and Viveras. Viveras actually had 12 points, 4 3 balls for Viveras. So he's an outside threat for sure. You see our gentleman in pinstripes as well. In the playoffs, you get 3 officials. Going to go the other way. Always begs the argument, I think I might have said it this past fall, is how in a soccer field. In a regular soccer game, you only have 2 officials, when normally in basketball you have 2 officials. And the soccer field is so much bigger, so much more spread out, more players. There really should be 3 all the time. Stripped away. Diman will have it. They've held the Hawks scoreless in the first 2 minutes here. Viveras got to find somebody. Finds King on the inbound, out to Carrero for 2. That one off the front of the rim. Flying in was Viveras, gets it back out to Carrero, and he's fouled again. Foul number 3. First one on Carvalho, so 3 fouls, 3 different players. That one on the floor. Diman inbounds with a fresh clock. King, jumper, oh, off the rim, it falls off, doesn't go, and the rebound goes to Raymond. Hawks with a mix of quite a few seniors and then a couple sophomore and juniors mixed in, but I'd say 50% of the roster for the Hawks are seniors, so for a lot of them could be their last game here. Carrero, banker off the glass, good for 2, his first from the field, and it's 6-0 through 3 minutes. We got a busy week here on Fred TV because that's how the playoffs go. Right now, tonight as well, this is a Monday night game. There's a first points for the Hawks. It's Joel Carvalho with the deuce. But simultaneously, we have the Diamond Bengals have hockey playoffs at Driscoll. So we have the camera over there. That one doesn't go. Put back, and there's a foul. So while we're here, hockey's going on. And on Tuesday this week, is Viveras going to pick up his first foul, second team foul. The Durfee Hilltoppers traveling to Wellesley for their playoff game in round 1. And while we're in Wellesley, the Diamond Girls are going to be on the road at Cathedral, so they simultaneous games tomorrow. And Coach Billy Shea's Conley Cougars play at home on Wednesday. Well, flying in was Pyers to the basket, and it's good. One of 3 captains for the Hawks. Nice feed on the other end. Good patience from Carrero, who's got 6 points already. 6 of the 8 that the Bengals have. We're halfway through the first. Nice pass underneath, finding Carvalho, who went over at the line, but that was a real nice over-the-shoulder bank-in. And the Hawks playing a full-court press right now. Nice job by Carrero to call timeout, knowing he saw him falling forward and had the wherewithal to call timeout. And the shot clock is still rolling here. So is the game clock. They reset the clock now back to the 3:34 mark. But again, really good presence of mind to call the timeout. That's important. Don't want to give the possession up, so not a bad place to call timeout. You know, 2-point game, pace of play picking up a bit. The Hawks, again, kind of going that full court press a little bit. Not something we saw earlier in the game, so definitely changing it up in terms of the defense. Showing some speed and athleticism out there. The inbound to Lopez. Faveras back to, oh, it's stolen by Intake. To the basket, we're tied. Carrero lost it, another turnover. Intake. Wow, I thought there was a foul there. It certainly looked like he hit the arm, but no call by the officials. Bengals may have gotten away with one. Personally, I think Intake should be at the line for two. They kick it out. That's tipped. Great defense there from Pyers. Finally do get it to fall. It's 10-8. Tipped back. Steal for the Bengals. Breaking. Lopez for two. And a fun environment here, both sides pretty loud. The crowd's getting into it. You know, Southeastern is in Easton on the basically opposite side of 24 from Brockton. So they're on the west side of 24. Brockton's on the east side. But everyone except for one player basically is from Brockton on this team. Oh, almost lost it. Lopez, it's still loose. He comes away with it quick. They go to the corner. That is very long, and it's off the straps. Carrero let it fly, but he was a little further in than maybe he thought. And that's a turnover. The belt on the basket, that's out of play. That's out of bounds. Corner, Intake, no good. Nice job by J.C. King there going up the ladder. Once again using the high, man, he can leap. Like a springboard. Carrero loses it. King picks it up, can't put it in, and it's still Bengals ball. Faveras going to take a seat for a little while. Coming in is Nathan Nowicki, and he's going to inbound the ball. Floats it out to Gomes. Oh, nice little pull-up jumper, and it's good. Gomes in the book. First point for him. 14-8. 6-0 run for the Bengals over the last minute and a half. Mosley biding his time. Oh, Gomes breaking towards Carvalho. Was hoping to steal it. Didn't get there quick enough. Nice pass back to Carvalho as they're trading. Now to Intake for the corner three. Final 60 of the first quarter. Foul on Mosley. That's his second. And the fourth team foul for the Hawks. So the Bengals will inbound. Little floater there to Lopez, and he'll take it across. Finding a lane, driving, doesn't get it to go. Looked for a foul, even stayed on the ground a little while, but didn't get anything. For the lead. I'm sorry, for the tie, and that's good. Intake, another three. Just like that, 8 points for him. It's 14 all. Great pressure here, double teaming him. Wow, no, Intake kept it in. Travel. Going back the other way, and the Bengals will have the last shot. I'm really impressed by the defense. The Hawks are very quick. Lopez, nice move. Trying to spin around, can't, finds Nowicki. Fadeaway jumper, no good. The rebound went to Pyers. Down the court, the feed, no good. 5 seconds. Gomes, oh, what a pass to King. Where's the foul? Wow. Well, after one, in a high-flying first quarter, we are tied at 14 here at the James T. Ashley Gymnasium. And a big reason why is Keanu Intake, number 2 of the Hawks, who hit back-to-back threes in the final 90 seconds of this first quarter. That made all the difference for the Hawks. More than 200,000 students will participate in approximately 100,000 high school sport competitions among the MIAA's 360 member schools this year. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association encourages you to support your local high school athletic programs and the students who participate in them. This is the MIAA State Tournament on Fred TV. South Division 4 preliminary round at Diman. The Bengals hosting the Southeastern Hawks, number 16 versus number 17. Bengals start with possession. Jumper no good. That's no good. But they do get it back. The Bengals really working hard here. Lopez is fouled. It's going to be on the floor. Second foul on Joel Cavallo. The Bengals will inbound with a fresh clock. One out to Lopez. They'll hand it off to Gomes. Oh, he wanted 3, but he was screened to go underneath. No basket, but Nowicki's going to go to the line. 6th foul for the Hawks. And it's the 3rd foul for Mosley. Something tells me he's going to be taking a seat very shortly. The Intake getting ready to sub back in. Foul, no good. Mosley is going to take a seat. Coming in is C.J. Bimberry Fernandez for the Bengals. And J.C. King's going to take a break. So C.J. in for J.C. No shot. He had a violation. So the one make was no good. Will not count. First one was no good. Kick it out there to Opoku. Now back to Intake. He wants that outside shot again, feeling it from that corner. Now they go to Sanford, and he is blocked. Just into the game, Bembury Fernandez. Now Nowicki coming out, Viveris back in for Diman. Jason Gonzalez will have to inbound. Oh, wow, Intake thought about a long 3, does not take it. They go all the way around to Kevin Opoku. Wow, you kidding me? Holy cow, that went a long way. No basket. Shot clock violation. That was a desperation 3 right there. That one was from way downtown. Bengals with a good defensive stand right there. Still looking for our first points of the second quarter. We're about a minute into it. 3 is short. Now that's out. Should be Diman ball. Intake. Not happy talking to Aaron Flavin. His teammate maybe was looking for some help, I don't know, but he was letting him hear it a little bit. Gomes, quick three. No good, but he's going to tip it. Flavin gets the rebound. Hands it off to Intake, who full steam ahead. Oh, nice pass. And a travel call, not going to give it to him. They hit Gomes on the run, behind the back. What a pass! Oh, man. That was beautiful. Coast to coast with some help. Tipped in the air. Flying in is Sanford. That's for three. That's no good. Tipped, no foul. Good defense there from Carrero. Out of play. It is going to be Diamond ball. They do keep it. They find Lopez trying to find a lane, and he is shut down as well. Nice block by Pyers, who just subbed back in. Intake, good movement. He can, another travel. You know, he's making the plays, he's getting the ball there, but teammates not helping him out much. Flavin coming right back in again. Everybody subbing left and right here. Lots of changes for both sides. Every break we have, we've seen subs. J.C. King is back in there for the Bengals. Loose ball. King's gonna get it back. Coach Rulak wanted a foul. (18-14). Polka back to Pyers. Back to Polka, now to Intake in the corner. Likes those blind passes. No shot and a foul. Foul on the floor. Bengals going to pick up their third foul, and they're going to take the timeout. The foul was on Chris Lopez. That's his first foul. Third team foul for the Bengals. Out of the timeout. Bengals, after committing the foul, give the Hawks possession and a fresh clock here. The foul was on the floor, so they do get it in to Pyers in the corner. Flavin blocked. easily the tallest player on the court. But I'll tell you, Benbury Fernandez is pretty tall as well, and he had a nice defensive block. That's a long three, and it's no good. Bengals have not hit one from downtown yet. Oh, what a pass. Apoka behind the back. And Flavin with the basket. Really good passing right there. King to Gomes, now to Lopez. King asks for it back, and he is fouled. And it'll be number 7 for the Hawks. Bonus shots for the Bengals. First foul on Flavin. King will shoot 1 and 1. No good. Up the ladder for the rebound, a jump ball. This time it goes to the Hawks as the Bengals started with possession for this quarter. So the jump ball goes to the Hawks. Next one will go Diamond's way. Foul. Carrero. 4th foul for the team, his first. We're halfway through this second quarter. And Intake going to take 2 shots. 8 points on the night already. He can be the first to hit double digits if he sinks both of these, and it would bring them even again. That one misses. Second shot is good. He's got 9 points. And it's a 1-point game, 18-17. Very low scoring. Very low scoring second quarter here. Just 7 points combined in the first 4+ minutes. Pull-up jumper, no good. And it's Carrero with the rebound, giving it to Gomes, steaming ahead. Another jump ball, this will be Diamond's. Gonna get it in. Oh, just do. I think that might have been tipped. Carrero gets the rebound, can't put it in. It's tipped back and loose on the floor. We're going to have probably another jump ball here. Another sub right at the last second for Coach Rulak. Hawks with a chance to take a lead. Long three is going to be very short. Lopez just able to come away with it. No foul, no shot. King gets it off. Gomes knocked down. Where's the foul there? Basket's good on the other end, though. They do get 2 points out of it. Oh, wow, you kidding? I'll tell you, the Hawks are not afraid to take those outside shots, that's for sure. They've taken a number of them from very far out beyond the arc. That one goes down for Faveras. 22-17, 2 minutes to play in the half. Nickinson, Raymond. Back to Guabi Pyers, now to Intake, back to Pyers, and around to Raymond. 7 on the shot clock. Nice move to the basket. Too bad it was off the mark. Does reset the shot clock, though. It hit the rim. Quick 3 for Intake. No good. Another travel, I believe, or a foul. Well, they're calling a foul, too. It's going to be on Gonzalez, number 12. 8th team foul for the Hawks, but the foul obviously came before the travel because there was certainly a travel there as well. And we're going to have a 1-and-1. Carrero should be at the line here. And he is. He's had 1 trip, and he was 2 for 2 in that first trip to the line. Misses. Quick to the corner, setting. That is good for 3 from Gonzalez. And it's back to a 2-point game. Viveras. Out to Carrero. Back to Viveras. Sets himself up for the 3, and it's short. Bengals not feeling the long ball here in the first half. Carrero gets it back. No foul. King with his speed. That football player's speed, slowing up Intake. Back to the corner for the lead. No good. Very close game here. First half has been very exciting, and as Lopez puts it in again, 30 seconds to play in the half. No basket, doesn't fall, but the foul is going to result in 2 shots. Carrero's second foul, 15 foul. Two shots for Pyers. His first trip to the line. First one good. He doesn't waste any time, I'll tell you that. Justin LeDuc coming in for Carrero. Probably going to take a break for the rest of the final 23 seconds. Don't want to chance any other fouls on him. Going to need him down the stretch, that's for sure. 20 seconds. Viveras to LeDuc, who just came in. Nice pass to the corner, almost lost it there. Out to King, back to LeDuc. Good ball movement, all ball, out of play. And it's going to be Southeastern ball. So with 10.3, the Hawks have a chance to either tie it or take a lead here at the buzzer. We ended the first quarter tied 14-14. See what happens here. 5 seconds. Intake looks for a long 3. Lost the ball, there'll be no shot. And the Bengals hold them and lead by 2 in a defensive second quarter. 24-22 the score after 1 half. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll see you on the other side for the third quarter right here on Fred TV. Stay tuned.
Honor, courage, sacrifice, pride, our city. Fall River has traditionally been in the forefront of honoring our nation's soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen. Vietnam veterans took the initiative to secure rights to an 80% size replica of the Healing Wall for Veterans Bicentennial Park. The names of over 58,000 fallen heroes will be engraved on the 360-foot long replica wall. 100% of the money raised benefits the building of our Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall in Fall River. Help build our wall, which is scheduled to open in 2020. The meaning, the spirit, and the value of the wall is everyone's. Be part of this exceptional, once-in-a-lifetime project. To make a donation, please visit VietnamMemorialWall.org or connect with us at Facebook.com.
Okay, we are back here at the James T. Ashley Gymnasium. Evan Massoud with you for the South Division 4 preliminary round here at the MIAA State Tournament as Diman hosts Southeastern. Really close contest through the first 16 minutes of play here at Diman Regional. Pretty good ball game, to be honest with you. Pretty high-paced play, very fast pace of play. Southeastern, very quick to the ball. I've been impressed with their quickness on the defensive side. For Diman, they're making a lot of plays, and Southeastern they're missing a lot of shots. And I think if they hit some of the shots that they've been taking, there's been quite a few misses. If they hit, say 50% of the shots that they missed, that really a lot of them were open shots. They could very easily be up right now, like 30-24, we'll say. But Diman up 24-22. They got the 2-point lead. They're on their home court, and home court advantage is always so important in these games, especially when it's a one and done. So bottom line, though, is that both teams have to do a lot more. Second quarter was quite a bit lower scoring than the first. Both sides put up 14 in the first. Diman put up 10 in the second. Southeastern 8 in the second. Here we go. Bengals will have possession to start the quarter. To start the second half, I really should say. Carrero up the ladder, back out to Lopez, now to Gomes. It's a great pass. King can't get it to go. Lopez with the putback. Lopez now with 10 points. 8 in that first half, now 2 here to start the third and the second half. The third quarter, and he's got 10 total. First player into double digits. That man right there, Intake, he's close, number 2. He's got 9 points for the Hawks. 3 ball, no good, tipped up. It's going to be the Bengals. Their height underneath has really been helping them tremendously with the rebounds. Southeastern has some big guys. But it's the Diman guys underneath, like Carrero, Viveras, King. The height advantage underneath has been very, very important for the Bengals. Getting those second looks, getting the rebounds on the opponent's shots. Those are just as important as hitting the baskets. Oh, almost threw it away. Carrero wasn't ready for it. Out to Viveras, now to Gomes. Inside to King, jumper, good. 6 points for King. Trying to drive the lane, and a foul. King gets hit with his first. And it's the first of the second half. Intake for a long 3, no good. King with the rebound. Long pass, that's a careless pass. I know what he was trying to do, but when the speed of the Hawks, this is just not a defense that I think you can do that against. Just gave 2 back there, so now Intake with 11 points after the basket. Good feed to Carrero. Carrero now with 8. Again, both teams split the season series, winning on each other's courts. So the road teams 2-0 in this 2-game series. Can the Bengals grab the first win for a home team? 3 ball. Got it. Carrero. Timeout. 9-point lead for the Bengals after the first 3 ball of the night for Diman. 11 points now for Carrero. But more importantly, it's a 9-point lead. Hawks have it coming out of the timeout now with a little bit of work to do offensively. The Bengals have come out firing here. What a block. Oh, come on. That looked like a good block. Carrero's going to get hit with his third. I don't know. Two shots for Kevin Opoku. Still doesn't have any points tonight. Gonna have to wait. Maybe he'll hit the second now. Carrero. Yeah, Carrero shaking his head. I don't think he believes he fouled anybody, and it did. To me, it looked like a good block. Again, we're kind of at the other side of the court here. Wow, that was well to the right. Taken away. No foul that time. And it looked to be more contact there than on Carrero. King. Where's the foul that time? 3 officials looking. Are you telling me there's no contact? Offensive foul called on the Hawks. Carvalho's third. Just getting it in. No good. King with the rebound, spins, puts it up, no good. Bembury Fernandez fouled, and he'll take 2. And now Carvalho with his second straight foul. He's got 4. We're only halfway through this third quarter. He's going to be coming out. First free throw is good. Opoku coming in for Carvalho. That one no good. King tips it, using the height. The Bengals with a fresh clock. Viveris for 3, it's no good. Pass it to Pyers, to the basket, and he's fouled. Lopez picks up his second foul, 2 shots for Pyers. He only has 2 points, and they came at the line in the second. He hit both shots. 3 for 3 on the night. That one good as well. Gomes. Oh, he threw it away. Tipped. And the Bengals get it back. Once again, Benberry Fernandez. Oh, it's taken away by Opoku. Wow. Fed underneath. Waiting at the basket was Flavin. Hawks are starting to pressure again with that defense. Timeout called by the Bengals with 22 seconds on the shot clock. Good call. High school sports provide an extension of the classroom where students learn to pursue excellence, the value of working with others toward a common goal, playing within the structure of established rules, discipline, loyalty, and emotional control. The MIAA urges you to demonstrate your support for these values and for our young people by attending high school competitions in your community. We take a look at the bracket here during this timeout. Diman, if they win, will go to Blue Hills on Wednesday for a 6:30 game. Blue Hills is the number 1 seed, by the way. 17-3 are the Blue Hills Warriors. Bengals, of course, played them twice this season. And I'll tell you, considering the fact that Blue Hills has such a tough record, a very good record, the Bengals lost by just 1 point on the road, 45-44, back on January 18th. And then here at the James T. Ashley Gymnasium, they lost 51-48 on February the 6th against Blue Hills. So they're 0-2 against Blue Hills, but 2 games that could have gone either way. So I tell you, that could be a pretty fun matchup on Wednesday. That's for 3, no good. Yeah, if Diman's able to win this one and move on, who knows? You could see an upset, bottom seed against the top seed. If the first 2 games are any indication, it's very possible. Oh, wide open underneath. Benberry Fernandez. 36-28. Bengals going to pick up number 4 here. Foul number 4, J.C. King, his second. Both have come here in the third quarter. And he's going to take a seat. Tipped. Almost takes it away. A jump, but wow. The one thing I've noticed this season is the jump balls have been very, very quick to be called. You didn't have 2 players fighting for the ball. Usually, you know, when 2 players have their hands on it, you're fighting for it. I'm very surprised that that ball was loose. There was never possession established by anybody. Carrero picks up his 4th foul. The Bengals. Lyndon Carrero with 4. Got to be very careful. Out of play. Favera's going to come in for Carrero. Carrero not happy. That's twice he thinks he's gotten robbed in terms of having a foul go against him that he doesn't believe he committed. That was a great pass and an even better putback for Pyers. That's just his first from the field. Bit of a body check there from Viveris, but the foul getting called on Pyers. Could have been offensive. Leaned in a little bit, but nonetheless, Hawks get the bad news. Tipped away. Out of play. Diamond ball. Oh, Blue Hill's getting it. It looked like it went out off of Opoku. He was the last one lunging for it. Diamond ball. And good call by the officials to make sure they get it right. That's why you got the extra set of eyes, especially for the playoffs. And you know, credit to this official in the bottom right of your screen. Tough for him to see who touched it last. Stolen on the inbounding pass by Pyers. Fade away, doesn't go. Opoku flies in and is fouled. Third foul for Lopez, his second here. 6 already for the Bengals here in the second half. They only had 5 in the first half alone, and 6 are here in the first, 6 minutes of this half, the second half. Lots of fouls. Opoku missed his first 2 free throws, hits that one. Been a very long third quarter, lots of stoppages. That one good as well. It is 36-32. Again, the Hawks pressing the speed here, really impressive. Gomes, coast to coast for the layup. That is no good. Benbury Fernandez lost the ball. It's loose. Gomes is going to pick it up. Oh, man. No good. Jump ball. King is going to come back in. Diamond ball after the jump ball. They get it into Lopez. King to the basket, no good. The putback is good. Benbury Fernandez and the Bengals back up by 8, 40-32. Intake has been quiet this third quarter. That's a long three. That one was from a mile away. Lopez is fouled, I believe, on the floor. I don't think they're giving 2 shots here. Pyers picks up his second. Both of his fouls have come in this third quarter. It was on the floor, so the Bengals inbound with 83 seconds to play in this third quarter. Pyers coming out. They're sending in Nickinson Raymond, one of the starters who had been sitting for a while. Good feed into Gomes, put it up, no good. Loose ball again. Gonna have one-on-one here. Opoku. Wow, the basket goes down. 3-point game. Jumper, good from Gomes. 60 seconds to play in the third. Lost it, out of play, Bengals ball. The Diamond Gym here is rocking right now, both sides. The Hawks fans, not a full stanchion there, you're gonna see it just starting on the left of your screen. Not a full bleacher, but they're very loud. They're making their presence known. Offensive foul. That's Diamond's 7th, and it's on Gomes. Kicking it out. That's for 3. No good. Poku there for the rebound. Back to Raymond. Good jumper. That's his first points. Shot clock is off. Final 25 seconds of the third quarter. Bengals clinging to a 3-point lead. No good. Put back! It does fall. How about Benberry Fernandez off the bench? 7 points here in the third. Great quarter for him off the bench. Had some good defensive plays as well. Off the mark, no good for 3. Jumper, no good. Bengals up their lead to 5. A 20-point third quarter for Diman. Equally as impressive, the Hawks put up 17. Leading the way scoring-wise is Intake. He's got 14 for the Hawks. That's a game high right now. For the Bengals, they have 2 men in double digits. That's Carrero and Lopez. Carrero with 11. Lopez with 10. The Massachusetts Athletic Association is committed to good sportsmanship. Sportsmanship, citizenship, and responsibility are the trademarks of high school activities. Support school activities with your own display of good sportsmanship and help encourage America's youth to accept their responsibility, which freedom demands. Support local high schools. See the future of America on display and attend high school competitions in your community. Fourth quarter about to begin here at Diman in the South D4 prelims. MIAA state tournament coverage on Fred TV. Evan Massoud with you here for the final quarter. Winner moves on to Blue Hills on Wednesday. Loser will have their season come to a close. The Bengals come into this quarter with the largest lead they've had at the end of an 8-minute period. They were tied after 1, up by 2 at the half, and now up by 5 to start the third. And very quickly, Coach Rulak calls timeout for the Hawks. Just 20 seconds into this fourth quarter. Hawks will inbound. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Intake will inbound. They get it to Mosley. Mosley with 3 fouls. Jumper is good from Flavin, who's still in there off the bench. Foul is on Flavin, his second 15 foul. The Hawks came in at 7 and 13. The Bengals 8 and 12, both in due to their Mayflower League records. Because obviously overall record below 500. You got to win half your games overall if you're going to get in that way. So it's the league records, the league success in the Mayflower that got them in. I mean, it take nothing away, obviously, but the Mayflower is not the strongest league out there in the South Coast. But hey, you know, we've seen the Big Three as well. We've seen Durfee get in with sub-500 records in other sports, and they get in because they were 3-1 in the Big Three, for example. So, you know, that's the beauty of it. There's two different ways to get in. Really, it doesn't end up mattering how you get in, because once you're in, you're just going to play your game. No good that time for the Bengals, so the Hawks with a chance to tie again. Thrown away. Flavin was not expecting the pass. Flat-footed and wasn't looking in the direction of the ball. That was almost a bad pass. But Fernandez puts it in. Two-possession game again. 46-41. They go to Flavin. Puts it up, no good, no foul. King with the rebound. Coach Rulak wanted to travel big time there. Viveris, jumper, good. Coach Rulak still barking a little bit at the ref. Carrero and Nowecki getting ready to check in. Gonna kick it out for three, intake. Oh, that time no good. Again, Fernandez boxing out. Intake all the way down the court to steal it. Kid has some legs, I'll tell you, he is quick. Jumper right at the free throw line, no good. Loose ball. We'll go back out to Mosley and draw the foul. Mason Gomes picks up his third. It's the 8th team foul for the Bengals. They had 7 in the third. Viveris and Gomes. Viveris and King gonna come out. Mosley has no points in this game, one of the captains. And this is his first trip to the line as well. 1-1. .5:16 to play, and that one is good. So he will get another shot. That one good too. That makes it 48-43. They inbound it to Lopez, who was pressured by Carvalho. Carvalho with 4 fouls, and he's gone. That's number 5. I was just going to say, he just came back in, and he had 4 for a while. That's number 5. The Bengals inbound after Carvalho fouls out. Again, with Carrero in there, you got to be careful of him fouling out, because he's got 4 for the Bengals. Gomes trying to find a lane, pulls up for the jumper, a little bit too strong and off the mark, goes out of play off of the Hawks. Diamond ball. Nowicki checking on the kicks there. Bad pass. Pyre's going to take it the other way. To the basket, he's fouled and goes tumbling down to the wall. 9th foul for Diamond. And just like that, Gomes with 4 fouls. So now he and Carrero in foul trouble. First shot, no good. And luckily for Pyers, that was called on the basket. So not a 1-and-1, it's 2 shots. J.C. King going back in, and Benbury Fernandez taking a seat. Second one good as well. I'm sorry, second one good. First one missed, rather. 5 for 6 at the line is Pyers. He's had a good night at the free throw line. Hawks ball. It's been a really competitive game. You know, blowouts they can be fun, but they get boring. Like, this has been a very fun game. This could be anybody's game. Just 4 points, the differential here with just over 4 minutes here, about 4.5 minutes to play. So a lot of basketball yet to play in this one. That would bring it to within 1. It's no good. Goes right back to intake. Now to Pyers, who was screened. Going to go up. No good. That's well long. It'll still be Hawks ball. Lopez was napping, but then he comes in and steals it away, so he makes good on it because he did not break on the rebound at all. The Bengals do get it back, though. Gomes to Lopez, almost lost it in the lane. That was almost a travel. Everybody asking for it on the Hawks side, but nothing called. Now 12 points for Lopez. (50-44). We're now halfway through the fourth. Pyers, oh, that was almost a travel too. Kind of flat-footed it. They go to King. Hand it off to Gomes. Lopez. Drives the lane, does it again. He's got 14, team high, tied for the game high with intake. And a foul, Gomes is gone. That's 5. Gonna rely on Viveris to come in now. 3 fourth quarter fouls for Gomes. Team limit for the Bengals, 2 shots for Raymond. This is his first trip to the free throw line. Limited playing time. As far as I'm concerned now, you lose Gomes. Only had 2 fouls coming into this quarter. So you got to hope that Carrero does not foul out either. You don't want him to foul out and lose 2 starters. Raymond missed that first one. Hit the second, and a timeout called. .3:11 to play in the game. And the winner goes into the bracket and will take a trip up 24 to Blue Hills to square off against the Warriors on Wednesday. The Warriors, the number 1 seed, Blue Hills. Diamond's ball coming out of the timeout. They float it into King, and he's able to corral it. Nice feed to Carrero. Basket's good. He's got 13. That was a great feed from Lopez. Drew that one up beautifully. Foul and the basket for Raymond. It's on Nowicki. His first. Again, the team limit, so. The Hawks pull to within 4. Viveras, good for 2. 56-50. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Pyers. Blocked. Lopez got a hand in there. And a foul called on intake. Offensive. Actually, no, I'm sorry, defensive, my bad. And that's the 7th foul. So this should be a 1-and-1 for the Bengals. Nowicki gonna go to the line. Missed his first free throw in his first trip. Hit the second, but it was negated due to a violation. No good. King, jump ball. Diamond has it. 2:07 to play. 6-point game still. It's a big possession here for Diamond. Can make it a 3-possession game with a basket. King gets the inbounding pass as he came soaring in. Trying to get free, loses it, out of play. Good pressure there from the Hawks. Into Viveras now to Lopez. Oh, Lopez almost slipped and then almost lost it. Opoku is so tough defensively, man. And he's gonna end up getting the stop. It was his pressure that forced that ball to not go in. Nowicki picks up his second foul. Everybody wanted to travel before that foul. 2 shots for intake. Who's had no points in this fourth quarter. 14 for the game right now. This is his second trip to the line. He's now 2 for 3. Hits the second. 56-52. So what could have been 58-50 is now, instead of an 8-point lead, it's a 4-point lead. Viveras looking for somebody, finds Lopez. Lopez finds a lane. No good. King flies in there for the rebound and the putback. Lopez looks like he's hurting. Just under 90 seconds to play. The Bengals up by 6. Gonna try to hold off the Hawks. Jumper, no good. Viveris with the rebound. Lopez to Viveris. Intake with the foul. His third. 1-1. 8th foul for the team. Viveris has not been to the free throw line yet. This is his first chance. Does not go. Carrero leaping in. Can't get the putback to go. And it's going to be Hawks ball with 59.9 to play. We're literally just under a minute. Got to watch the outside shot and don't commit any silly fouls. And take 2 points from Pyers. Pyers has had a nice second half. Blocked! Thrown right in front of Mosley. Hawks will have it. Coach wanted a foul. So Hawks will inbound. 40.3 seconds. Raymond out to intake. Jumper, short. Bengals have it. Carrero with 30 seconds, gonna hold the ball, pass it to King. Shot clock is off. And a foul down here on King on the right. Will be the 9th for the team. 4th foul on Mosley. And King will shoot 1-1. Had one trip to the line for a 1-1 in the second quarter, and he missed it. And didn't get that second shot. This is a big first shot here for King. And it's no good. Loose ball. Timeout called by Coach with 23.3. So Coach Rulak wants a timeout before his team goes down the court. 4-point game. Hawks break the huddle. Bengals finishing the pep talk a little later, using every second of the timeout. The Hawks are going to inbound right in front of us here. It's going to be intake. Passes it to Pyers. No time to waste. Going for the three. It's good! Mosley drains it. 1 point game and a foul with 11.3. Intake eats the foul, his fourth. And it's the team limit for the Hawks. You want to talk about big free throws here. 2 shots for Carrero. He's 2 for 3. His last free throw came way back in the second quarter. First one's good. That's huge. Guerrero looking to make it a three-point game. It's no good. And a timeout with 10.4. Told you it was going to come down to the wire. It's been that kind of game. And this is the most points we've seen for either side against each other in the season series. Again, Diman won 2 weeks ago, or so a week and a half ago, back on February 15th, 47-42 at Southeastern. Southeastern came here and beat Diman back in January 56-42. So by far the more offensive game here, and the third time these teams playing each other. This is the most points we've seen combined, over 100 points combined. Been a really good game. Thrilled to be able to bring you playoff basketball from Diman. .4 to play. Hawks down by 2 and have the ball to inbound. They do. They get it to Mosley. Another timeout with 7.3. Wanted to get it on to the other side of the court. And now they'll get to inbound basically right in front of their bench. That took three seconds off the clock. 7 seconds is a lot of time to now draw up a play, get it in, and get the ball off. Here we go, folks. Going to come down to the final shot. The Bengals have all their big guys in there except for Benbury Fernandez, number 44. He's the tallest, I think, for the Bengals, but he's not coming in right now. Going to let to go with some speed, a little more speed. Intake will inbound. Here we go. Someone's got to get open. They find him in the corner. Mosley covered up. Basket's good. And a foul. The foul is on King, his third. Pyers at the line. It's 5 for 6 tonight, and this would put them ahead by 1 point with 2.6. It's no good! 0.7 on the clock. And now the officials will talk it over. They got to get this right for both sides. Diman ball! Timeout, Diman. 0.7 on the clock. We're going to be going overtime. I don't want to speak too soon, but I mean, very little that we can do here. With 0.7 seconds. You didn't lose us, folks. Had to make a quick battery change here. So here we go, coming out of the timeout. 0.7 seconds on the clock, tied at 59. The Bengals going to try to do the impossible and win it here, really, literally, at the buzzer. Long pass in. Guerrero lets it fly. It's off the top of the ceiling. We are tied and headed to overtime. What a great game, I'll tell you. Bonus basketball coming to you on Fred TV. This is the first overtime game I've done in a long time. So 59 aside after 4 quarters. A 20-point fourth quarter for the Hawks. Bengals put up 15. Four minutes to play here. 4 minutes to decide a winner. And we're going to tip off just like we do at the start of a game. King for the Bengals, Pyers for the Hawks. Fouls aplenty between both sides. A lot of players up there in fouls. King tips it. Bengals will have possession to start this 4-minute overtime quarter, or period, I guess you could say. Not really a quarter. Viveris takes a 3. No good. King with the rebound. Back out to Viveris. King gonna take the jumper. That's no good. Bengals can't grab some points on that first possession. To the corner to Raymond, now to Mosley, now to Intake and around to Pyers. Hawks moving the ball around the arc very well. Back out to Mosley. Underneath, Apoka, lost it, got it back, King, no foul. And King kind of backed off like he thought he was gonna get called on one. It was not his typical aggression. I think maybe he thought he did the wrong thing. 4 seconds and the Hawks will inbound. Gonna get a long 3 off from Mosley, well short. Shot clock violation. And the Bengals come away with it. Good defense there for Diman. Everything you want in playoff basketball. A sudden death game that comes down to overtime. How about that? Viveris out to Nowicki. That's for 3. In and out. The putback though. Viveris is there. He's got 10 points. And the Bengals back ahead. We've burned a minute 20. 2:40 to play. Lost the ball, stripped, tripped up. You're kidding me that there's no foul there? That's atrocious. King with the block, there's your karma. What goes around comes around, I suppose. That's for 3, no good. King is there, it goes out of play, and the Hawks will have it. Lopez did not go down under his own power there. Let me tell you, he was hurting earlier. He's still grabbing his right side. I do not believe that he went down under his own power there. But what a sensational block by King down the other end to keep the Hawks off the board. Halfway through overtime, 2 minutes played, 2 minutes gone. Or 2 minutes to go. Jumper is good from Raymond. (61-61). Oh boy, Lopez almost lost it. Almost lost it again. Gets by Apoka. Tipped away. Bembury Fernandez. To Carrero, off balance, no good. Gets the rebound, no good. Third try, no good. King fouled. Mosley is gone. He's fouled out. J.C. King will take 2. King hits the first. Second shot, good. King missed on his first 2 free throw attempts throughout the game. They were both and one opportunities. He hits both of them there. Clutch free throws from King to put Diamond back up by 2. 63-61, the score. Pyers out to intake, covered up quickly. Good pass to Apoka, back outside, out of play! Diamond ball with 63 seconds on the clock. Get it into Carrero. They're saying he stepped out of play. Bengals gonna get it back. The Hawks rather, excuse me, the Hawks gonna get it back. Hands up! 60 seconds to play. Out to the corner, intake. Oh, he again wanted the 3, but coverage was there. Again, that's for 2 now, and it's no good. Out of play. The Hawks are gonna have it. Bengals having a hard time holding on to the ball. Out to intake. That's for 3 in the lead. Well off the mark. Sent back in, and the Bengals have it. Carrero gets it to Lopez. Loses the ball. Apoka comes away with it. (13 seconds), and the Hawks with the ball, and a foul. Bembury Fernandez picks up the foul. The first one misses. Pyers has been so good all night, and he's had 2 chances at the end of the game to give his team the lead, and now here. Both are no good. Jump ball with 8.6. And the Hawks are gonna get to inbound. Holy cow, man. Bengals cannot catch a break. Timeout called. Every chance they get, every time they think they got it, it's the Hawks are coming back, get the ball again. Unreal. The Bengals will be having to play defense yet again here as the Hawks won the jump ball possession and have 8.6 seconds to get it in, run their play, and try to either win it or tie it. Loose ball. 5 seconds, tipped, well off the mark. Benberry Fernandez with the rebound, and he is fouled. And he's going to go to the line. The foul was on Opoku. 0.9 on the clock. Fernandez has had one trip to the line. He was 1 for 2. And boy, it gets quiet in here. Oh, in and out. Bengals have Viveras and Lopez playing back, guarding just in case. But you got to hit this shot here, make it a 3-point game. It does not go. Ball game! The Bengals are moving on! What a game! What a game! Oh, man. 63-61, the final in OT. Bengals only needed 4 overtime points to make it happen. And they will head to Blue Hills on Wednesday and a date with the #1 seed. Don't worry, we're okay here at the camera. These bleachers tend to move and everybody gets up, so we'll wrap it up here. What a crazy night, though, at the James T. Ashley Gymnasium. The Diamond Boys, who got in thanks to the league with an 8-12 record, and they make the most of it. And they're now headed to Blue Hills. And I'll tell you, it could be a fun game on Wednesday because both teams, Diamond and Blue Hills, they were neck and neck in both games this season that they played. Blue Hills came out on top in both, but they were one-possession wins. Could have gone either way. So Wednesday is going to be a fun game. Wish the Bengals luck. We're not sure yet where we'll be Wednesday because it also is going to depend on hockey, which is going on as we wrap up here. So, so we will ask you to take a look at our Facebook page. Fred TV Sports will have updates on matchups and results throughout the state tournament. So get on social media and like and follow our page. For now, thanks for tuning into the MIAA State Tournament on Fred TV. I'm Evan Massoud saying so long from Diman.